Hello, lads and ladies, and welcome to this. And welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all good. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay down below. Again, lots to cover tonight on tonight's show. We'll just see who is in tonight. Like I say, if you can hear me, see me, just put it in the comments. That'll be greatly appreciated. Again, so League One Live is back. Again, hello Cambridge Fan TV, you okay? I hope you are well. What do you think the score will be, Ben? What in Ben? Hello, Haz, you all right, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hello, guys. So tonight on the channel, filed by the way, I've just appointed a new manager, so I can't get it up. I'm hoping it's Simon Grayson because he's got no, because he's got to do a Foul Coast tour. Anyway, so tonight's show we are talking about the 12 League One games at the weekend. We'll have a look at the League One table. We'll have a look at Tuesday night's games and we'll have a look at the table. A slightly shorter 40-minute show tonight. I will be on BBC Radio Lancashire from 6:50 to discuss the run-in and how I do. And how I think Fleetwood will basically do. Now, I predicted the League One table the other day. I had Morecambe finishing the season on 47 points. I had Fleetwood finishing on 46 and Wimbledon finishing on 48. So it's going to be an eventful last few games of the season. But here we go. Sunderland Fleetwood we'll get onto in a minute. But we are going to start off with the League One games. If you'd like to give this a like, that'd be massively appreciated. It'd go a long, long way to supporting the channel. But we better get started. Cambridge against Shrewsbury. Again, 0-0. 3 clean sheets on a row for Cambridge. 5 points in the last 3 for Shrewsbury. Unbeaten at 5 at home for Cambridge as well. Up to 45 points as well. Shrewsbury are got a nice sizable gap. 8 points clear of the bottom 4 now with those recent results. Away at Burton, away at Cambridge, are good results, keeping clean sheets. Yesterday was, very, very, very good. So, again, point all round. I don't think, that will trouble either end of the table. I think Shrewsbury will be okay. I've always believed that. I've never thought they were in any sort of trouble. And, that's where they are for a reason. Charlton 0, Sunderland 0. Now, Charlton ended 5 successive defeats with a point at home to Sunderland. That's 5 points from the last 3 for Sunderland after going on a bit of a dodgy run. The next couple of games are Fleetwood at home and Crewe at home. Now, you should be looking to win both. Now, they're on 60 points at the minute with 10 to go. I believe 78 points will be enough to secure 6th this year, which is a big, big points tally. A couple of years ago, you may be looking at 71 to get in. 78 is a big, big goal. And if you can go and get 2 wins here, I know it's not a big if with Fleetwood and Crewe in town at times this season, but you're already a third of the way there from your last 10 games, and you're looking to go and get 12 points from 8 games, which a point and a half a game for Sunderland looks more likely. It is a good point for Charlton. It's no goals in 4. They've only scored 2 in the last 6, but a good point on the road. They shored it up, Sunderland away from home. They lost to Charlton early in the season. It was Johnny Jackson's first game, actually. And again, so a really good point for both sides, I think. Both sides could have probably have lost it on the day as well. So again, 0-0. Again, 2 0-0s to start this. So it's not the greatest what you want. But Crewe 1, Wigan 3. And Ainsworth will have 500 games, but they want them to have 500 more. 500 games for the legend that is Gareth Ainsworth. Now, what a manager he is. Again, 195 wins at Wigan, 126 draws, and 179 defeats in his time. He's brought the football club from League 2, consolidated in League 1, won promotion, was so unfortunate to come down, and now having a right to go back up. He's built the club from absolutely nothing to being a top League 1 side with the likes of Lewis Wings, Sam Vokes in the side as well, who are good players. And again, a great win. Lewis Wing getting 2 goals. A brilliant signing on from Middlesbrough. Again, was excellent last season for Rotherham in the Championship. Didn't quite work out for him at Sheffield Wednesday early in the season, but again, 2 well-taken goals. For one of them, Crew give the ball away too easily in their own box. Wing picks it up and shoots in the far corner. So again, great finish. And folks, now up to, in double figures for goals as well. Brilliant striker. 12 goals for the season. He's been superb for them. I did worry about their lack of goals from different areas, but if Lewis Wing can chip in like he did the other day, Crew are 8 points adrift. I don't know how they're only 8 points adrift, but I do know other sides around them are very, very poor. They've lost the last 4 home games. They've not won in 5. 11 games they've got left. They probably need about 22 points to stay up. They've got 25 in the first 35 games this season. That win takes Wigan back into the playoff places with wins over Cambridge and Crew, consolidating it with this week Plymouth and Sunderland both dropping points. It's a good week for the Chairboys going into a busy week playing Rotherham and Fleetwood at Adams Park. Crew have it all to do though. Next up, Cheltenham 4, Doncaster 0. Doncaster have now been involved in 100 goals. Yes, another side to be involved in 100 goals in this crazy League One season. They've scored 28 and let in 72 this season. Alfie May got 2 more for his fine collection. That is 10 now in his last 7. He's also grabbed an assist. He obviously scored 4 against Wigan. He scored against Fleetwood, and now he's scoring 2 against Doncaster as well. He's on absolute flames at the minute. Williams and Pollock with goals as well. They've won 3 of the last 4 home games of Cheltenham. Again, beating Fleetwood, Sunderland and Doncaster. And of course, they lost a Crew in there as well. Again, Doncaster have got 9 games left, probably looking at 16 to 17 points to stay up. They have got some big fixtures. They've got Gillingham and Fleetwood in the next few weeks coming up. Again, they've conceded 44 goals this season away from home, which is the most in the League One. But Cheltenham, again, going well under, Duff. Doesn't really surprise me. Again, doing really well for themselves, and hopefully they can carry that on. Long may that can continue. Next up is Fleetwood 0, Ipswich 2, 13 games under McKenna. That's 8 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats. It's 9 clean sheets from 13 games. A side that were leaking goals and were struggling to keep a clean sheet at times under Paul Cook. They're only 5 points off the top 6 now. It's 2.07 points per game. If they carry on that form, they will go on about 78 to 79 points, which I've just said will be enough to secure a top 6 place. Brilliant work done there again. Mostly with the goals, and then you've got Caden Jackson with a fine finish under Alex Cairns. But Fleetwood are 9 without a win under Stephen Craney. It's again under Grayson 14 points from 17, under Craney 19 points under 17. There is improvement there, but in the last 9 games, Fleetwood have looked lacklustre and very poor, and injuries are troubling them. With Dan Batty, Jordan Rossiter, Anthony Pilkinson, Paddy Lane, and Joe Garn also being suspended, all being out in that run. Again, the next 3 are all away for the Cod Army. We're playing Sunderland, Burton and Wickham away from home. Again, a big 12 games for Fleetwood, but they do have Doncaster at home. They do have Wimbledon at home, and they also have Crew and Gillingham away from home. But a great win for Ipswich on the road. A win that they wouldn't have got maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Shows they are improving, and maybe if they don't go up this year, they've got something to really build upon for next season. A great away win on the beach that they call Highbury Stadium's pitch. Lincoln 3, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Yes, Lincoln changed formation, went to a back 3 at the weekend, and it worked. Appleton, no plan B here. Again, going to a plan B, and it working. John Marcus scoring 2. That's his 9th goal for Portsmouth and Lincoln included. As well, they lost the previous 3. It's the first win in 5 since that Morecambe victory at the Sinsel Bank. 38 points now, 19 points at home, 19 points away. Sheffield Wednesday are still in the playoffs. 7 wins in the last 9. They've lost the other 2. They also lost to Rotherham at Hillsborough as well. They've got 37 points at home and 24 points away. They are looking good, Sheffield Wednesday. Just need to get the odd error out of the game, and they should be okay. We'll come to your guys' comments now to see what you are saying. Hello, mate. The only positive from Saturday was the ref was decent and it didn't rain. Yeah, I agree with the ref. I thought he had a good game. Yeah. Hi, Ben. Looking forward to what you're saying. Something positive about the Cods. It's only a 40-minute show. So it might be a little bit difficult. Maybe if you give me another 40 days, we might have something. Your goal song is so annoying, it's funny, but we're not hearing it for a bit. Great result for Lincoln. Yeah, Ipswich Town with the finest football team in the land. Ben, what do you think the outcome of Wigan's season will be? We'll come to Wigan in just a minute. Good evening. Yep. If you could like the stream, guys, it's 37 you win. Let's try and get to 30 likes. That will be massively appreciated. And if you could subscribe if you're new, we have gained over 40 subscribers this weekend. So thank you to the over 5,000 people that have watched the Ipswich Vlog. I think it's nearly on 6,000 now. If you don't already, follow the TikTok, FDFC Nappers. We're following short clips on there, the best bits from the vlogs, and I would say Fleetwood season, but there'll be no content to go up there by when we play Rotherham home and away. Next up is Oxford 4, Burton 1. Now, Oxford are 1-4 winning at the minute. That's awful. That is awful. I'm sorry, Burton fans. Again, Oxford are 4th in League One. They've won 19, drawn 8, and lost 10. They only won 23. Well, only won 20. They won 23 games last season. Now, with 9 games left, if they can win more than the 4, they've already, bettered the winning tally of last season when you win 50% of the games, which you probably need to get into the playoffs, really, because that's what already, you look at it, 3 points a game, it's 69 points. If you get another 10 draws, you're in there. And at home, they are the best in League One. They've won 12, drawn 4, and lost 2. So, again, really, really solid. They scored 2.1 goals per game. They scored the most in League One at home. Taylor, 18 goals. He scores again. Baldock scores again. It's 4 in 5. Burton have lost the last 3. No win in 5 and 1 win in 9. And that's since they've lost their main man who's gone back to, in Jefferson, who's gone back to Sheffield United to sit on their bench. And it's a real shame that, because he was flying high and he was more than just a goal scorer for them. He offered him so much more. 16 points from 19 away. They are at home next weekend to Fleetwood, so it's a big opportunity for them to get back to winning ways. But the points tally, they should be okay. But Oxford are a very good side. They're going well. And at home, they're a different animal. They just score so many goals. White, again, on the score sheet. He's been, assisting goals for fun. That Oxford team have about 8 goal scorers that can score every week. Baldock, White can get goals. Brannigan, Matty Taylor. That's just a couple of the names that, spring to mind. And it's like, it's an unbelievable squad and an unbelievable manager. And again, they've kept the trust. They've lost the last 2 seasons in the playoffs. They should be up there for the squad quality. They could have got rid. They could have changed it when it was going wrong at the start of last year. But they stuck with, like Wigan do, like Wycombe do, and maybe Sunderland need to take a little bit of notice, because that's what wins titles, a little bit of trust. And you talk about trust, Plymouth 2, Morecambe 0. Schumacher was given the trust. They're back to winning ways. Lost to 2-0 to Cambridge just a couple of weeks ago. 30 points at home. Now they've got 7 home games left. So if they can get another maybe 12 or 13 points on the way, that'd be good. Hardy's on 13 goals now and Grant's on 7. Morecambe, it's 3 wins in 25 for the Shrimps. Those 3 wins, have come at, big times for them as well. Wins over Fleetwood and wins over Doncaster, included in that run. The last 8, they've drawn 4, lost 4, and they've gone literally drawn, lost, drawn, lost, drawn, lost, drawn, lost. Adam just come in, 1 game, 2 games, 1 draw, 1 loss. They play Bolton tomorrow night. Again, Bolton have been brilliant of late. Again, they've been absolutely flying high. 9 wins out of the last 12 games, I think it is now. They're going to have to go there with a point to prove. Obviously, there's a bit of drama in the last time they played just a couple of weeks ago where there was that racist incident. And they also, Bolton scored in the 96th minute. That could be a sucker punch for the Shrimps this season. But Morecambe are getting out of jail with Wimbledon, Crewe, Doncaster and Fleetwood equally as bad. I do believe now we're down to a 6-team mini league, which it always is. It is a 6-team. Because if you remember last year, the two teams that got out of it was Wimbledon and Wigan. Now, Wimbledon are used to relegation battles, but so are Morecambe, by the way. They are used to their relegation battles, but not in this league. League Two and Morecambe have never been relegated. Could that be changing in the next 2 to 3 months? Portsmouth 4, Accrington 0. Now, Portsmouth went down to 10 then, but they're absolutely flying. That is 16 points out of the last 18 available. They've won 5. You know, they've beaten Oxford in that run, Accrington, they've beaten Shrewsbury. Again, so, you know, going well. They drew to Fleetwood after being 3-0 down. So great character shown there. I did say at the start of the week they needed 7 points out of the 3, and they got it. They scored 18 in the last 6, so it's 3 goals per game. Accrington no win in the last 6 games now. They haven't scored in the last 4 as well. Again, they've lost the last 5 as well in that run as well. So they're not going too great away, but at home Accrington are a different animal, and you know they've got that. They're pretty much around the playoffs in it. But Fratton Park's a hard place to go, and you know they're making an account for themselves. They've got Crewe tomorrow night away from home. If they can get a win there, you know, they can close that gap and really, really put the pressure on. But it is doing it. And, you know, Portsmouth have been a bit inconsistent this season. And they just got to, you know, keep winning games of football. I think this League One stream, I know it's a League One stream, but can we say a word now? Blackpool have dined this year. They've done very well, Blackpool. You can't, I'm not going to deny that, you know. The thing is with Blackpool, though, what I've noticed, when you, like, they play a good side. They're like, they play really well. Like Bournemouth at home, they were unlucky to, you know, not get anything. You know, they beat Stoke away, a good side. You know, they'll beat, like, you know, they went to Fulham and got a point. And then they're good against the teams around them, like Hull and Peterborough. But playing like the mid-table sides that aren't so great, they seem to slip up there. That's their, like, Achilles heel. But they've done very well. And, you know, they're miles above where Fleetwood are at the minute. And, you know, Blackpool pressing in a couple of weeks should be a very, very good game. Will Fleetwood stay up? I'm going to be honest with you. For the first time this season, I think Fleetwood will go down. And I hate saying that. I just look at our side and I think, emotional damage. Anyway, next up, Rotherham 1, 10-man MK Dons 2. Now, they lost the manager a week before the season. Manning has come in and just kept the system, brought the players in, and got them playing. They had 10 men for over 70 minutes with additional time. Darling and the Ace are scoring. It's the first loss for Rotherham in 10. It's the first loss at home since September, since Fleetwood and Sheffield Wednesday beat them. The 4 points above Wigan. Now, Wigan have 2 points in hand. I'd rather have 4 points, if I'm honest with you. But Wigan can easily go and chalk off 2 wins. This could be the first title decider that goes down to goal difference. They're so evenly matched. Like, man for man, if you did an 11, it'd be so torn in every position. A couple of positions will be, yeah, I'll have Callum Lang, or, yeah, I'll have Barlasser. But bar a couple, there's every position, there's quality in both sides. MK Dons have got the best away form in League One. They've won 11 of their 19 away trips. They've drawn 5, lost 3. They're unbeaten in 9 in League One. They last lost to Doncaster at home. You know, go and beat Sunderland and Rotherham away. You know, and then lose to Doncaster at home. Football, you know, it's a funny old game, but MK Dons are a joy to watch. They play football the correct way, and I really, really like them. And you know something? All I've heard is Wigan and Rotherham. MK Dons are in an automatic promotion rush. They're on great form. They're winning games of football. They're tight at the back. They've got togetherness. They score goals. They've kept the same squad. They've got goal scorers. They could do something this season. I really believe that. And I'd love to see MK Dons Oxford over 2 legs in the playoffs. I think a final would ruin it. I'd like to see one of the two sides. I wouldn't mind it in a final, but I think a final would be a different game to 2 legs in the playoffs, because I think both of them are 2 very different sides, very contrasting. You know, you're passing football, you're consistent to heavy metal football, you know, get out them, press. It could be really, really good over 2 legs. That could be I could see 10 goals over 2 legs in Oxford versus MK Dons easily for me. And, MK Dons just got to keep winning because they don't want the playoffs. If they keep winning, they'll be absolutely fine. And I believe if I do think MK Dons would have to win maybe 80% of the remaining games to get into the top 2 and hope other results go the way. But they're going well, and you couldn't not write them off. I think Oxford and MK Dons, those 2 teams in the playoffs, are decent. Wigan in the playoffs know how to get results and they grind it out in the playoffs. But Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday, Portsmouth, Ipswich at times this season have been up and down. MK Dons and Oxford have always been there or thereabouts. And it's a great win. Testament to Liam Manning. And, really, really well played and a great win. But Rotherham will bounce back. It's a great result for them now. Great result. Gillingham 0, Bolton 3. It's their 10th home defeat for Gillingham this season. They played 19 home games. Simon Grayson's fault. I need to find a reason to blame that bloke. I've not blamed him for a bit. Can you hear and see me, guys? Let us know. Just put a thumbs up if can you hear me. Otherwise, we'll just give up and we'll do a video. So, yeah. Yeah, perfect. We're back. I think we're back. I've had a few. I don't know why, but we've had a few issues on my laptop because normally I make comments on the laptop. It won't let me watch it at all on my laptop for some reason. So, and you're back. Thank God for that. Oh, unfortunate for you guys. We're back. But we're going to have a look at the League One table. But I want to know your result of the weekend. So I'm going to go for MK Dons because they won 2-1. 2-1 away from home. Away at a side that haven't, lost in September. 2 losses in 21, whatever it is. And it's a great, great win. So for me, that is result of the weekend. Let me know yours. But, there's still a long way to go. I think there's going to be a couple of twists and turns because you look at the sides in League One that are struggling for goals and struggling for momentum. Towards the end of the season, it comes to a stage where sides go on a good run, and it always happens every year. Where I think Wimbledon won like 4 in a row towards the end of last season. It happens. Teams pick up points. And Tony said to me that psychology comes into it a bit towards the end of the season. So, it's one of those. But the League One table, we're just going to have a look at it now. I did my predictions, and my bottom 4 was Crewe, Doncaster, Gillingham, and Fleetwood. Honestly, by the way, guys, I think it'll go down to the last day, and I've said it all season. It's going to go down to the last day of the season, and I'm going to have a heart attack because I don't think I can. I'm rapidly falling out of love with football as it is. I don't want to stress over it. Put it that way. But MK Dons are 3 points behind Wigan. They played 2 more, granted, but they play each other Saturday. Win that, you go level playing field, 2 games. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. The 7 behind Rotherham, playing the same amount. The good thing are, the 4 ahead of Oxford, playing 1 less. The 8 ahead of Wigan, playing the same. The 8 ahead of Wednesday, playing 1 more. And the 9 ahead of Sunderland. Just for clarity, we are 28 points off the playoffs, Fleetwood, and we've got 12 games to go. So if we win all our remaining games and the top 6 only pick up about 6 points, Fleetwood Town will be in the playoffs. It's not a bad way to look at it. I do think my top 6 now are Rotherham, Wigan, MK Dons, Oxford, Sheffield Wednesday, and Ipswich. I've done it. I've bottled it. Ipswich. Yeah. I just think the run that they've been on, and to keep as many clean sheets as they have done, with 10 games to go, I think they'll go and get 6 wins. Even though they didn't do great on Saturday, I think they'll get the results to back it up. And I do think that leaves Sunderland out of the playoffs, which is mental to think. I just think they've had an up and down season, and I don't know. It could be anyone. Like, it's so weird that in League One, there's 10 teams that are really good that probably shouldn't even be in League One. And then there's 8 teams in League One that this season have been awful, and they're so lucky to be where they are. Like, I'm not being funny. Crewe, Doncaster, Gillingham, Morecambe, Wimbledon, Fleetwood, Lincoln, and Charlton and Shrewsbury have been awful this season. Now, Shrewsbury, I'll give a little bit of credit to, that they've been better and they haven't been too bad. I don't think they've been as bad as the other teams. If I'm honest with you, I just think at times he's not scored enough goals. You know, if you look at defensive records, they're absolutely okay. There's no one. I think they've got one of the best defensive, types of teams in League One. If you look at the goals, they only conceded 35 goals. No one else up to some teams in the playoffs have conceded more. Do you know what I mean? They've got one of the third or fourth best defence. But if you've not got goals going forward, you're absolutely screwed. So, it's so bad, I can't pick a team to go down. It's like saying, I don't know what example I can give. It's like going to a pub and someone ordering someone ordering a bottle of beer, going to the pub and paying £4 for a bottle of beer. Why would you pick that over a pint? You know what I mean? That you can't get at home. You can't. I just don't know. I just can't get my head around how bad League One has been this season and how bad that choice could be. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's ridiculous. You've got Fleetwood on 33, Wimbledon on 33. Fleetwood's game in hands against Sunderland tomorrow, so and then you've got Morecambe on 31. You've got Gillingham on 30. It's ridiculous how we've wrote off Gillingham and Doncaster all season, but at least they're starting to win games of football. You know what I mean? Crewe are done. If Crewe stay up, tell you what, if Crewe stay up, if Crewe, you can video clip all this shit. If Crewe have a possibility of staying up on the last day of the season, I'll go to Bolton away in a full kit. Socks, boots, everything, by the way. I'll do it. Crewe have got no chance. I know I've probably done their dressing room talk when they play us, but come on. 6 wins all season. They've conceded 63 goals. They've got 25 points. They're going to need about 47 to stay up. They're not getting 22 points from 11 games. Not a chance. For me. But I think my bottom 4, Crewe, Donny, Gills, and one of Morecambe, Wimbledon and Fleetwood. I do worry for Fleetwood because we are very heavily reliant on Paddy Lane and Anthony Pilkington. And if they don't perform, Paddy Lane wasn't great the other day, Fleetwood lost 2-0. The goals that we gave away the other day, Fleetwood, are embarrassing. The goals that Morecambe give away are embarrassing. Going forwards, Wimbledon are embarrassing. Gillingham and Doncaster just conceding goals, it seems. They've conceded, 140 goals between them. It's mind-blowing what this season in League One has done. But at least there are some good teams at the top end of League One that we can discuss. Anyway, guys, so if you've got any questions on League One, that would be appreciated. Please get them in now. I do apologise about us freezing, but if you could give us a like, that'd be appreciated. And also subscribe. 7 hours home, £250 down, and 5 weeks worth of depression. Exactly. Doncaster are going to go down as well. Yeah, I agree. I think there's 3 places down. Sunderland are the 3rd best side in the league. Okay. Yeah, you've got some good players. Too many people hate Watford, and it makes me feel upset. I think Sunderland will get in the playoffs but lose at Wembley, and I'm a Sunderland fan. They don't like that place, do they? Ben, you're a traitor. Opinions on Sheffield Wednesday. Probably the biggest club in League One. You know, them and Sunderland are the biggest clubs in League One. Great fan base, great ground, old-fashioned. You know, shouldn't be in League One. You know, not really hit it this season, really. You know, they've been up and down. But again, been brilliant of late, but again, got a dodgy result in them. Not consistent like an MK Dons, a Wigan, or a Sunderland. So Sunderland have been consistently bad this year. Rotherham, Wigan, and you know MK Dons, they've been miles above the rest. Like, and it's just like it's like the Premier League. You look at City and Liverpool, miles above, and then you've got a couple of other teams that are half decent in, you know, Wickham, Sunderland. I'd also put Oxford. I think they've been up there, but again, they've just had that odd bad result, which is, you know, seen them not be anywhere near the top two. Lincoln City 3, Pigs 1. Lincoln were brilliant the other day. There we go. Come to the questions. Question: is Matty Pollock ready to play Championship football? He's been very good. You know, he scored at the weekend, didn't he? If you do come down, I think give him an opportunity because, you know, young players are the heartbeat of, you know, the EFL, and, you know, they're exciting and you can get a good fee for them. But, you know, really, really good to see, you know, down here, you know, in League One, you know, you've got so many good youngsters coming through. I could probably name 40 or 50 players under the age of 23 that could go on for over £1 million to the Championship or potentially the Premier League. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, what's your favourite? Who's your favourite? We Philly. I've not met either of them. I like both of them. I'm not going to pick because I like both of them, and they both, you know, talk. You know, they talk a lot of sense. You know, they love the football club. You know, they both what them two are good at. They give great moments. Like we Philly on transfer deadline. It's Jermaine Defoe. And then, you know, and then the mad mistake is his streams reactions are absolutely top tier, especially when they lose. I don't mind them then. Hope you enjoyed the game on the weekend. It should be so much higher in the league table. I do agree with that. Again, they're on a process. You know, a couple of months ago, they wouldn't have won that game. They probably could have lost that game. You know, at times, I think Fleetwood had 1 or 2 efforts, bar that. They could have probably drawn it, though, really. Again, but they got the quality. A good cross from Wes Burns, again, the best thing that I've seen him do at Highbury Stadium. And again, great ball into the box, and, you know, he produced that magic. He was brilliant on Saturday, I thought, Wes, and he's been brilliant for it this season. It is good to see him blossom at Portsmouth Road as well. So, you know, he's a very, very good player, and, you know, Ipswich have got the best out of him. He's probably one of the fastest in League One as well. So many missed chances recently. There was about 8 or 9 games that he probably drew that he could have won. It's so many more points. Like you just scrape past us when you know, back at a couple of, you know, in October when you should have been miles above us. I apologise for fans if we send you down on the last day of the season. Mate, don't worry. Do you think Wigan will win against Sutton tomorrow? I do think 2-0 win and a trip to Wembley at the end of March, isn't it? Do you think we'll regret selling Mitetti? He seems to have great potential. No, because we wouldn't have got anything from it at the end of the season, or very little if it went to a tribunal. He's gone and got a move now. He is worth more than what we got for him, but our owners panicked and wanted a fee for him. And we will get a great sell-on fee because he'll leave you for a minimum of £3 million if he carries on the way he is. And we'll get 600 grand of that. If he can carry on, we'll be absolutely fine. And we're going to be investing in his future. Again, just like other players as well, like James Hill, etc. as well. But I do hope he goes up the Football League with you. You're the frail at the back, silly goals costing you a place in League One. I agree, mate. No, I think we're both for the same, mate, aren't we? And you know what the funny thing is? That Stockton gone the last minute, right? I said it at the time. He's done it. He's done it again. I can't believe it. Because he scored one against, what was it, Wimbledon early in the season where he lost 4-3. That goal could keep Morecambe in League One. And I said at the time, that could be a massive goal. Because it was more than 3 points in the Lancashire derby, 2-1 in the last minute and a goal from the halfway line, which is a lot, and it was more than that. Loving the Matchday vlogs. Thank you very much. Get subscribing, guys. We are closing in on 9,000 subs now. We do want to try and hit 10K. But we're going for 9k by the end of the season. It's a big goal. Do you think Fleetwood will stay up? Ooh. It all depends on other teams for me. I think we'll get 46 points, which normally isn't enough. Up the Imps. How many seconds do you think Fleetwood will take the ball on the last day? If we need something, maybe 800. Who do you like more, Morecambe or Blackpool? At the minute, Blackpool, because they aren't bothering me at the minute, mate. Big statement by the Ipswich have the best away support in League One. They were good Saturday, I thought. Question, can Sutton United get promoted to League One? Why not? Why not? Do you think Fleetwood will go to the Championship in the next few years? Yeah. The Van Army National League Championship. Do you think Wednesday can get promoted? They're going to be they'll be in around the playoffs, and if you get in the playoffs, you've always got an opportunity. 4 to Man City. Fleetwood will stay up. Hopefully, mate. All the best to Morecambe as well. Thoughts on the drama between Garner and McLaren? What an idiot Garner is. He comes back after being injured for 3 months and gets himself suspended. Like, I can't get over it. Like, why go on it? We're 2-0 down in the last minute of the game. Just get yourself away. You know, that's my opinion. But, again, that is the end of today's show. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. I've now got to go on BBC Radio Lancashire and talk up Fleetwood for the next 10 minutes. So, again, I will be at Sunderland away tomorrow outside the stadium. I like getting lots of interviews. And again, my match day reactions and stuff like that. So please, again, come and join me at the end of the game. We'll have a match day vlog for you. Get notifications on because it'll be a late vlog about 11 o'clock. So if you could subscribe, that'll be massively appreciated. Big MK Don, so you think we are going up this season? I hope you do, mate. You're on a great run. You know, you're doing yourself really proud. I've talked about MK Dons about 10 minutes ago. You're in an automatic promotion rush, and hopefully you can keep going. Cracking show, Ben. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Keep up your good work as well. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. It's been an eventful stream. You know, we've had stoppages and we've froze for about a minute, which you probably enjoyed. Hopefully, we can go and freeze Sunderland to death and get 3 points tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow with a Sunderland vlog away from home. All the very best. A big over and out from me. Go on, the Cards.